Hey, and welcome to another first round match. It is Christopher Eubanks versus world number 2. Bottom of the draw, Jannik Sinner playing his first match. I'm looking forward to this one. With all the questions about Sinner pre-tournament, how he's going to be feeling fitness-wise, I think a lot of that will be answered the next few minutes, next few hours. Eubanks serving first. Hey, Joe. Hey, Manor. Welcome. Hey, Fazan. Hey, Josip. Or a serve. Return does not come back. Chris Eubanks, not really a clay kind of player. Definitely the underdog here in this match. But let's see how Sinner's doing physically. He might not be fully there on returns. We'll see. Eubanks, forehand approach, misses it long. 50-0. Hey, Minor, hello. Welcome. Eubanks serves. Sinner scruffs out the mark. Confirms it's an ace. Do you expect Sinner to get more of the crowd? Being European here normally does help. Backhand. 1 Eubanks. 1 Sinner. Into the net. 40-15. Backhand. Eubanks comes to net. Really makes a mess of the volley there. (40-30). First serve into the net. Double fault from Eubanks. This is a bit of a weird game here. Does some good serves. Missed volley. Double fault now. Eubanks got a pretty good serve. So you'd say is a good early chance for Sinner. Who knows how he'll serve all day. You'd expect Eubanks to hold serve more often than not. Second serve for Sinner. 1 to Eubanks. 1 to Sinner. Back on Eubanks. 1 to Sinner. Back on Eubanks. Back on a Sinner. Is long. Advantage Eubanks. Won't believe Sinner's health until I see his serve with my bare eyes, okay? Fair enough. Forehands. 1 Eubanks. Nice winner to start for Christopher Eubanks. Holds the opening game. Just have to quickly fix something. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Okay. So he gets the hold to start. What he would have wanted You think if Sinner's going to be vulnerable, it's going to be early, right? Eubanks got any form on clay? That's a question. Backhand to backhand slice, Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks. Overhead from Sinner. The forehand to Eubanks. He's missed it wide. Hey, Sonu, welcome. I don't think he would do. Last I saw, he lost first round in the tournament. Yeah, lost first round Geneva to Greek Spore. First round to Terence Atman in Rome. First round of Challenger in Cagliari. He didn't even win a match in Houston, so he's not won a match all clay season, Eubanks. That doesn't really bode well. And he's won 2 matches combined in the last 4 years on clay. 34.62% win rate on clay career-wise. Very, very poor, to be honest. Backhand. For one Sinner, puts it away for a winner. 40 love. Nicely taken. Played US Open a couple of years ago. Sinner won straight sets then. That's their only meeting. So only playing at majors, these two. And the last American guy who won French was Jim Courier. Sounds about right, Josip. Sounds about right. Because I'm guessing, well, Agassi won it. Was that after Jim? Was that before Jim Courier? Jim Courier probably won it like 93 or something, right? 93, 94. Return is long from Sinner. Just a bit too big on that forehand. First serve is a fault from Eubanks. Double fault from Eubanks. I think Sinner's ground stroke's looking okay so far. It's hard to rate his serve when they're not coming back too much. Hey Mario, welcome. Well, I think that should be the game plan for every player who has the weapons Sinner has. To win it pretty quickly if you can. Eubanks back-to-back double faults. But when you get short balls on the forehand, so you're going to put them away, right? If you're Sinner. So I don't fault Sinner for hitting forehand winners. And he's pretty content right now playing this rally. Just keeping the ball in. Drop shot of Jannik. Eubanks can't get there, so it's 2 break points for Jannik Sinner early. He might not be 100%, but I don't fault him for trying to get short balls. Hey Sean, welcome. Let's see how Eubanks can be consistent enough in the rallies today. Yeah, it's that's going to be an issue. He's always been a kind of quick kill off the point kind of player. That's why in the faster surfaces he generally has better results, like Wimbledon last year. His clay record is not very good at all, and Sinner gets the early break. Another forehand there. I mean, a couple double faults in that game. Eubanks pretty gifting in that service game. And Sinner has the early break. I think Sinner, Eubanks, if he starts finding big serves, he could make a set close, maybe a 7-5, 7-6 kind of set. I don't really doubt Sinner's ability to win this in straight sets, even if he's not 100%. I think he wins in straights. Jannik, what do you guys think? By the other matches going on, we got Gaston. I'm surprised it's an earlier match, to be honest, that Ben Shelton Hugo Gaston match. Seems like it's made for a night session, that one. But Gaston up an early break on the American. See if the crowd's awake to cheer him on heavily for that one. Shevchenko up early break on Karatsev. All sorts going on. Backhand. One center. Puts it away for a winner on the third ball. Eubanks doesn't even try. It's harsh. Probably difficult mentally as well. When you've not won a match on clay all season, coming to the French Open and playing world number 2, the best player in the world this year, that's got to be difficult. Little cat and mouse attempt by Eubanks, but Sinner was in charge. Puts away the backhand slice winner. First serve missed by Jannik. Other matches going on. We got Sinmu Kwon up a break early on Rusevori. Max Purcell down a break to Henri Square. Yeah, Eubanks is just making way too many errors right now. 40 love. Nishioka, Felix, 1-all getting started there as well. Jasmine Paolini, early break chance against Dasha Savoy, as you guys are talking about. Samsonova Lynette's a pretty good match as well. Samsonova up an early break on the pole. Question time. What's the question? Backhands. Just about lands in from Eubanks. Using better backhands from Chris. Keeping them in. Backhand drive, the backhand Sinner. Backhand drive, and that's the thing though. Even when he hits a few good ground strokes, Sinner's more than likely to keep them in the court. And then Eubanks goes long. Djokovic needs to make at least semifinal to stay number 1. He can play good until the semis, then play trash in the semis. Someone saw before, like Ruud or Cerundolo. That's the thing with Cerundolo. Cerundolo is so upset, kind of. He just likes getting upset by random people. Losing early. Slice is good from Eubanks. Very good from Eubanks. Well, slice volley. 15 love. I mean, we've not seen if there's a new motivation in Djokovic or not. It's really been awful this year from Djokovic. you hope that he's competing, because when he's competing well, it's good for tennis. I think he's got to not make a mess of the early rounds, to be honest. People like Herbert, people like Alestian or Carballes Baena, he can't make a mess of those matches, because someone like Roberto Carballes Baena, if Djokovic isn't putting away points and he's missing, Carballes Baena can easily go 5 sets with Djokovic. He's a solid guy. Even if it's Lestian, it's a Frenchman as well. Backhand. One Eubanks. Good forehand from Eubanks. Sinner. Wow. Almost around the net post on that backhand. Finds the strike on the full stretch. Very well done. Sideline. Eubanks can't get the forehand back. So 2 break points. The double break in this first set. Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. Novak Monfils again. I was saying yesterday, if Monfils is playing well, probably Monfils' best chance to beat Novak. Probably is. Oh, Sinner goes for the drop shot. Don't think that was the best shot, to be honest. You might be right, Minor. You might be trying to end points a bit quicker when he can. Nice return from Jannik, and Chris going out to his right. He's just not amazing defensively, Chris Eubanks. And Jannik Sinner, decent return, gets the double break. Yeah, Vilch is not fun. I think someone's covering Vilch today for the channel. Stay tuned for that if you are interested. Oh, Felix gets the early break over Nishioka. Come on. Vondrousova up a double break on Masarova. First set there, Potapova up a double break on Rakimova. What Vondrousova can do. Former Roland Garros finalist against Barty, I think. Barty in 2019. Someone like that. Marketsa. Am I getting my tournaments mixed up here? I think it was 2019. Yeah, 2019 final. Lost in straights to Ash Barty. Can play a bit on clay. Interesting to see if she holds her seeding. Be an interesting match against Swiatek if they have to play. Because Swiatek does not like the variety that the Mukova brought last year. Imagine Vondrousova equally tricky if they had to play. Swiatek's draws really, I mean, Buzkova third round. I don't think Buzkova is a player that Swiatek particularly likes. Osaka in the second round. I mean, a French woman in the first round. If obviously she's a massive favorite today, but if Swiatek struggles to go over the line in a set, all of a sudden she serves at 5-3. It becomes 5-all. That crowd can get behind Jean-Jean for sure. Good approach from Chris Eubanks. He's up love 30 in this game. Barb lose. That's the thing, though. Krishikova, like, she's gonna lose anyway. Second serve for Jannik. Back on Eubanks. Forehand Jannik. Nicely put away for a winner. 15-30. Hey, Sake, welcome. Just joining, going about as I might expect. Yeah. Sinner's not looking too bad physically so far. Maybe trying to end points a bit quickly. He's only made like a couple shot selection errors in an effort to end points quickly. I've not even made any predictions, to be honest, Joseph. But it's all about health, this tournament. Who's healthy? Oh, nice backhand winner from Eubanks, and Sinner dropping the ball a bit short. He's giving Chris the chance to hit out a bit. And facing 2 break points now. Taking Novak. Well, he's got to play better than he has all year. He's not even made a final all year. Some people say that it might have been that match, Davis Cup last year against Sinner, where he lost being match points up. And that might have been it. Just to kill the good mojo. I don't know. Because sure, he was hoping for a Davis Cup to go into the off season with, especially the Olympics coming up this year. It's really hard to say, as Sinner double faults to give one of the breaks back. He's not happy with that. Still up a break though. Forehands. Forehand Sinner. One Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. One Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. One Eubanks. Eubanks playing better right now. Sinner having to up his game defensively, tracking down every ball. Yeah, just another win against Djokovic to bring into that Australian Open. I agree. Making a big difference. Oh, serve from Chris Eubanks. Ridiculous kick there. 15-0. Big service game this for Chris. Just to hang on. Didn't start very well. Sure, he'd take being down at break 4-3. You asked him pre-match in the first set against a healthy Sinner. Forehands. Backhand Chris. Just very nice ground strokes from Chris Eubanks right now. Very solid. And Jannik's trying to break them down. Chris is there on the forehand, but has Jannik found the backhand up the line? I think he has. Just about in the sideline. Couple sideline splitting ones from the Italian. Very well done. Instead of trying to regain that double break. Serve at 5-2. Longest rally, 14 shots. That shows the rally tolerance has not really been there. Nicely done from Eubanks. Puts away the drive volley. Third plus drive volley for 30-0. Sinner said he's pain-free, pain-free, but his general fitness isn't where he wanted it to be. Okay. And it must be kind of a result of trying to get healthy, and you just don't train as much as you would in a goal to be healthy. So your fitness is down, but the probability of playing is higher, that kind of thing. Just recovering. Drop shot from Sinner. Eubanks can't get there, so break point. The double break for Jannik. Drop shots have been okay for Sinner. I think he's missed one of them. The rest of them, he's won the point pretty easily. Sinner's draw's pretty open, MJ. Pretty open. Forehand to forehand. Forehand Sinner. Good ground strokes again from Eubanks. Finding that corner on the forehand. Let's see. I think he has Gasquet second round if he wins today. And Wawrinka or Nori third round. This is good from Eubanks. Serve, forehand winner. Baez or Mute or someone fourth round. I mean, it's opened up with Jarry losing, I think. And Hurkacz or Dimitrov or Hurkacz Dimitrov probably the likely quarterfinal opponents. It's a pretty open draw for Sinner if he's healthy and ready to take advantage of it. That's the thing. If they were to play at Roland Garros, I'd think Sinner Alcaraz would win. I probably prefer Sinner as a player. Yeah, I prefer watching Sinner as much as Alcaraz has the shot making genius. Eubanks found the ace at deuce. I think it's just wide. The second serve at deuce. Eubanks has done all he can. Still having to fight for this hold. I think I've said it before. Slice. It's not a very good slice from Sinner. It's concerning there that he was in position, very loose on that slice. Forehand Eubanks, backhand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks, backhand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks drops it short for the forehand to the net from Sinner. And Chris Eubanks has got one break back and holds. Sinner not as comfortable as he was, serving at 4-3. And the crowd will be insane for the Rafa Zverev match. Says Josip. Yeah, I think they'll definitely be pro Rafa. They don't really hate Zverev, the French crowd. I don't think so. Oh, Felix up a double break on Nishioka. Fair enough. He should beat Nishioka comfortably, considering Nishioka is not a clay court player at all. But Felix can make a mess of things sometimes. It's a good start for Felix. Samsonov still up a double break on Lynette. Salvo trying to get the break back at 4-2, 30-40. Gaston going to serve for the first set pretty soon as well against Shelton 5-4. Rublev's always had a bit of a bad record against the top players. Doesn't beat them very often. He's getting better, but backhand winner from Sinner. Serves the backhand of Eubanks. Forehand put away Sinner. Forehand Eubanks keeps it in. Forehand Sinner. Backhand Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. Backhand drop shot of Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. Eubanks going to get there. Ooh, into the net though. 30 love Sinner. That'll be frustrating for Eubanks. In that point. Alcaraz is so intense, MG. He's so intense. What's he supposed to do? There's a 6-1. Good start to the tournament for Marqueta. Second serve, I think, for Jannik at 30 love. Sorry, first serve fault. Must have been a let on the first serve. Oh, is Eubanks taking that second serve return early for a winner? He has. Great backhand cross court. Kind of let the ball come across it beautifully for a winner. Let first serve. 30-15. Backhand Eubanks. Drops it short. Now forehand lob. Overhead Sinner's not very good. Still in a rally. Forehand Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. Eubanks coming forward. Oh, it's just rushing the net a little bit too much. And can't stop. And that's two backhands he's put into the net. At the net in this game. It's serve from Sinner, but Eubanks. Deep forehand on the baseline. Let first serve and gets the game in the end. Pretty tricky hold there. He's not winning this comfortably as he was before. Still a game away from the first set. Might change the name to Idiot Island soon. What's What did Australia do? Everyone seems pretty nice in Australia. I know that there's, like, corruption and different things. Oh, drop shot failed from Eubanks into the net. Love 15. MJ. Fair enough, yeah. Good serve from Eubanks, doesn't come back, 15-0. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are new, guys, by the way, to Quality Shot Tennis. Covering, I think, 4 or 5 matches today. Zverev won this one. Monfils, the Svitolina one as well. Find your ways, Mario. You can find a way. Oh, Eubanks has to play a volley behind the midcourt. As Sinner advancing, puts away a volley of his own for 15-30. Serves the backhand Sinner. Doesn't come back. 30-0. See, can Eubanks get a hold here? Make the set look pretty close, potentially, or he might even have a chance to get back in it. Forehand, backhand Sinner, up the line, forehand Eubanks. Sinner in charge. Oh, that's a bad error on the forehand side. Put away in the midcourt for set point. If that's a match ready kind of Sinner, he puts that away. Is it like 6-3 or something like that? Josip? I do like Daria Saville. I kind of root for pretty much most matches she plays. Seems like a pretty nice person. Everyone on tour likes Daria, so Eubanks can get the backhand back. Good angle from Sinner on the return. Pressure points 1, is that? Wow. 3 of 3. Eubanks has won at deuce, it says. Forehand pass. Oh, he's made it. Jannik Sinner doesn't win this deuce point. Set point, Jannik Sinner. Yeah, I'll losing yesterday, right? Great. 3 sets, straight sets in the first round. Second serve for Eubanks, down set point. Oh, double fault, down set point, and that means Jannik Sinner will serve first. Start of the second set. He takes it 6-3. Could have been easier. He's double break up. Regains a double break that last game, but yeah. First set of mixed successes for Sinner, you'd say. So other matches going on right now. Shevchenko serving 5-4 up on Aslan Karatsev. I've seen Karatsev in a while. Gaston's got the first set over Shelton, 6-3 in the end. 1-0 in the second. Sunwoo still up a break on Rusevori, 4-3 advantage. Henri Squire up a set and a break now on Max Purcell. Felix serving love 1 in the second, up a set on Nishioka. Kayla Days up a set on Baptiste. Samsonov up a set on Lynette. 6-1. Master of Vondrusova still in that second set, 1-all deuce. And Potapova trying to get the early break. Second set over Rakimova. So everything's going along pretty swiftly. This match could have been a quicker first set, but yeah, there's a couple of double faults at break point in the set. Sinner double faulted 4-1 to give the break. Eubanks double faulted a few times to give that initial break at 1-all. Then he double faulted down set point. My favorite American tennis player. I've always really liked Taylor Fritz. I said that before you said that. So yeah, good guess, MJ. Good guess. Oh, net cord, but landing on Eubanks' own side. 30 love. Is it? 15 love, 30 love? Yeah, 30 love. Set points for Shevchenko. What part of the draw is he in? Let's see. Winner there plays Mute. Second round. Should be interesting if Sinner does play Richard Gasquet. How old is Gasquet? 37, 38 this year. Could be some great passing shots in that one. Have they played before? Sinner Gasquet? You can imagine they play at some point in like a indoor French tournament, Metz or Marseille or something. Played last year in Halle, and Gasquet got a set. To be fair to the Richard. And even last year, Indian Wells, 6-3, 7-6, Sinner. So they played hard court grass. That's a weird head-to-head to have played in all three surfaces, considering the age difference between all of them. Gasquet definitely covering himself in glory with those two performances. That's a Sinner that would make the semifinals of Wimbledon as well. Backhands. Oh, just kind of mishit that next backhand. Eubanks. Love 30. Chance early for Sinner to take charge in this second set. Ugh. Shelton's got the early break over Gaston. Second set. In that first serve it is. Backhand to backhand. Backhand Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. For one Eubanks. For one Sinner through the middle of the backhand Eubanks. For one Sinner. For one Eubanks out wide. Backhand Sinner. Just too good from Sinner. Absorbing everything. Gets Eubanks out to a corner. Puts that backhand into the open court. Yeah, that last forehand was too good from Sinner, and Eubanks didn't do enough. Make it hard for Sinner to put that backhand into the open court. Very intense serve position there. In the end, massive forehand winner to save the first break point. Almost trying to guarantee himself some open court. He was like all the way to the left-hand side on the ad side. Kicker. Trying to force Sinner to give him something. So first break point saved by Eubanks. First serve, though, is long off the net tape. So second serve, break point. Will Eubanks go big? Solid second serve. Now the forehands. Oh, what a backhand from Sinner. Can he put away the forehand? Eubanks is there. They can't get the forehand back in. Early break, again found by Sinner. Back in control. Back in control. Sinner Kwan, by the way, is 3 set points. Rusevori, 3-5, love 40, 1 saved. Vondrousova now has the early break over Masarova. Up a set, 2-1, 40-30. Also, Philippe Chatrier matches are going to get started as well pretty soon. Ons Jabeur versus Sasha Vickery. Sasha Vickery, if you remember, beat Coco Gauff earlier this year. NBA conference finals are so boring. Yeah, they're very one-sided, aren't they, right now? I think they're both 3-0 to the Mavericks and the Celtics, right? I mean, you hope someone's gonna try and go for a comeback, win a couple matches in a row at least, make it interesting. I've got a friend who's a big Pacers fan. I hope for their sake that they get a win or two. 50-0 backhand there from. But that's because you're from New York. Okay, we get it. You hate Boston. Anyone but Boston. Backhand. Nicely struck from Chris Eubanks. 15-30. Can Chris get himself a chance in this game? Just misses the first serve. So second serve, 15-30. Eubanks is staying back in the second serve return. Backhand. Forehand Sinner. Backhand slice Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. This is good effort from Eubanks in this game. That backhand's just too big through the middle. Playing solid slices just right in the corner. Pressure on Sinner to create his own pace, but then going for something too big there. 30-0. Yeah, we see why, because they're losing heavily. Luka versus who's the Celtics guy? Jason Tatum, right? He's the main scorer, right? Second serve return is not very close from Eubanks. Forehands. Missed the forehand, no Sinner, so Struggling a bit in this 2-love game. How do you not like a team that is literally, like, that's your home hockey team, right? You're getting that right? Forehands for one center. Not close. Great point for Eubanks in this game. You know, Gil Gross is a New York Rangers fan. Chance for Eubanks to get back in this set. Finds the first serve finally. It's been a few points of that first serve for center. Finds one to save the break point. He lives in LA, but he's from New York, from what I know of. Moved over there because Tennis Channel and everything. Backhand slice through the middle, just about in. Backhand center. Backhand Eubanks. High to the backhand center. Backhand Eubanks is long. Advantage center for 3-love. He does have great eyebrows. 5.5-minute game. Can he close it out? Serve and volley. Nice overhead. Just very, very adamant to get that game won by any means necessary quickly. In the end, coming to net, putting away the overheads. It's not easy behind the service box. Connected with it well for 3-love. Sheldon up 4-2 in the second set over Gaston now. Henri Squire really demolishing Max Purcell. Yes, Max Purcell is a fast court kind of player. Comes to net a lot. Loves doubles as well. Squire serving for a 2-set lead. Vondrousov have a double break on Masarova now. So 2 games away from the second round. Potapova have a double break and a set on Rakhimova, but looks like Rakhimova is going to get one of those breaks back. Philippe Chatrier just warming up for Vickery Jabeur. Jabeur, trying to remember, feel like she's been favorite at certain times to go deep to challenge Swiatek at Roland Garros. Has never quite happened for her. Maybe this year where she's not really been on anyone's radar. Maybe this is the year she makes an effort and goes deep. That's the question. What do we think? Do you think Ons will have a good chance? I don't remember her playing much this year, to be honest. Yeah, 6-9 on the year. Not a very good record. So maybe you can just reset. Drop shots. Awful from Jannik. Awful drop shot. 30-love. Worrying signs there. And Madrid, to be fair, made the quarterfinals. Apart from that, she's not won back-to-back matches all year. That is surprising. She's got half her wins on the year in Madrid. Decent wins. Layla Ostapenko for losing to Madison Keys. But that's a very insane stat. One Eubanks. Nice serve from Chris. Getting Sinner way out wide. Still on this point though. Good backhand from Sinner. Eubanks shank for 40-15. First serve is out. Second serve, double fault. So all of a sudden, shank and a double fault later, 40 love becomes 40-30. One good point here, and Sinner's trying to go for the double break. I like Kenin as well. Am I missing Kyrgios? Not very much, to be honest. Oh, just a solid backhand. I mean, it wasn't even that good from Sinner. You can tell the frustration of Eubanks. He had an easy service hold here. He's let it slip. And now it's love 3 deuce. Has that serve made it just about for an ace for Eubanks? Another pressure point 1. Look at that. 2 big serves. He was 40 love up. He couldn't win the game with those 3 game points, but at deuce, he finds an ace on returns. Good hold for Eubanks. Still in this set. I used to like Garcia more than I do now. I was actually pretty hopeful for Evelise yesterday, but I guess I do have previous connections watching Evelise. Finds the serve. Doesn't come back from Eubanks. 15 love. Backhand slice. 1 Sinner. Ooh, overspins it for 15-0. Overspins it. Whoa, big bounce off the net tape. Just about lands in for 15-0. I'd love to go to a slam. I'd love to. Backhand. Eubanks is in. For 1 Eubanks. Oh, but that's too good from Sinner. He's being pushed a little bit. And Jannik out to his right. Wallops a forehand winner across court. She's again. Good forehand from Eubanks, and Sinner on the run forehand's probably the best in the world right now. Probably. Wembley. Oh, is that in that first serve? Must have been. Not very good from Sinner, but Eubanks trying to control the backhand. It's 40-15. You got any tips, Josip? Cheapest ways to get from Europe to Melbourne. That's the next goal. And he gets the hold, Sinner, by another missed return. He's up 4-1 in the second set. Very much in control. As Shelton equals up sets against Gaston, 1-all there. Felix still not being able to get in front against Nishioka in the second, serving at 2-3. Looks like Vondrousova getting back into a contest with Masarova. Masarova broke and now serving 2-4, 40-30. Feel a load of bread come to our penal colony. Yeah, that's the method, right? Any other matches to take note of? Jabeur Vickery having a deuce game to start. Forehands, not in from Chris Eubanks. Can't go to Australian Open. I get, but couldn't you like delegate the uh? There'll be a way you can pay someone else to once the once the real the millions come in. Backhands, one-handed in slow motion. A good winner there for Chris Eubanks. And serves the fault. Must hold service game here at 1-4. Comes to net, volley, Sinner lob. The volley was too low. Sinner couldn't get under it enough, and Eubanks puts away the overhead for 30-15. Yeah, Jasmine Paolini trying to get the double break in that second set against Darius Saville. 1-3, 30-40. Backhand to forehands. One Sinner. Backhand Eubanks into the net. 30-all. Since you hate Boston so much, MJ, do you boycott the Boston Marathon? Watching it, participating, cancelled, never applying for that, or what's your thoughts? 'Cause Boston, that's like one of the main ones, right? Boston Marathon. Oh, and Eubanks is just spilling errors right now. Break point for Sinner to serve for the second set. Forehand. One Eubanks saves the break point. Well placed, that forehand winner. Couldn't believe Jerry lost to Muté, to be honest. Those kind of matches are always not fun, though. Playing a Frenchman under the lights at Roland Garros, that's just asking for trouble. It's always asking for trouble. Even if you're, like, elite, even if you've been to the quarterfinals of French Open, like, 15 times, you know? It's never easy. They'll always find a way to make themselves heard. I should enter the London Marathon with the charity being QualityShot tennis. I should forehand winner from Eubanks. Saves the break point, holds on for 4-2. Yeah, Paolini has got the double break over Saville in the second set now. Does like the clay. Nice ace to start from Sinner at 4-2. Does like the clay, and he assumed she'd do well in these conditions. She is doing well. Vondrousova, double break in the second set, and now 4-3 advantage Masarova. That's all kind of getting a bit pear-shaped for the Czech. Backhand. Oh, very well done by Eubanks. And Eubanks is definitely he's playing pretty well in this match. Whether it's enough is another thing to make a set close. Get more breaks. He got that one break in the last set. That probably would be a rare one, but who knows? Yeah, former runner-up to Barty. And also runner-up to Bencic in the Olympics as well, right? Forehands. One center backhand Eubanks, so he's missed it wide. Too early, says his coach. Did really go for that backhand. Not balanced there, says his other coach as well. Difficult balance. Trying to be solid and also going for your shots. Big moments as well. You can really get yourself in trouble. Samsonova does wrap up the match against Lynette, 6-1 in the second. Ludmila Samsonova, backhand, 1 Eubanks. Backhand Sinner, 1 Eubanks. Backhand Sinner, 1 Eubanks. He's in just about for 1 Eubanks. 4-1 Sinner, great get from Eubanks, and he put the 4-1 away. 4-1 pass, volley, backhand pass, volley, 4-1 pass. Wide. Oh my gosh. And the crowd's getting a bit louder now. That was the fun point. Great angle on the first forehand, and then the net tape kind of just glued Eubanks to the net. Sinner was trying his best. Then with the net tip again to go wide. 30 all here. Big point. Sinner. So aggressive coming forward there. Putting away the forehand. 40-30. So Drusova has held for 5-3, so it's not all bad for the Czech. I remember those days very vividly, Sean. Just go 5 sets with someone random. 5 sets with Ilya Ivashka, US Open 2022. Remember that? Remember that? As Eubanks returns long, Sinner up 5-2, and he could get the exact same scoreline if Eubanks holds and Sinner holds next 2 games. Could be 2-6, 3 sets. Uh, Purcell, to his credit, is got an early break in the 3rd set against Squire, down 2 sets to love. Felix had a chance to break to serve at 4-3 in the 2nd set, but now serving at 3-4 against Nishioka. Vondrousova has match points, so let's just go to that as this match is in a change of ends. I think he's made the most finals as well, Pavel. Welcome, Pavel, by the way. I forgot to say hello when he joined earlier. Sorry, my bad. But welcome. Great form, Casper Ruud's in, and Vondrousova gets the win. Got a bit tricky in that 2nd set. But straight sets win over Masarova in the end, 6-1, 6-3. Still take it, you know? That's why there's the emergency break there, you know? That double break helps people go over the line. She broke for a 2nd time. Sorry, not for a 2nd time, for a 3rd time in this set to get that match won. Ooh, forehand into the net from Eubanks. 15 love. Sorry, love 15. Yeah, last year's, it was mental. I think there was a lot of factors, though. Altmaier played amazing, but the fatigue, in general, with huge runs pretty much all year. Oh, I thought he made the backhand up the line. Not quite. 50-0. When's Casper Ruud playing today is the question. I serve from Chris, puts away the forehand for 30-15. Ruud's playing. Oh, he must be on an outer court, surely, or he's playing on Tuesday. Or he's playing on Tuesday. That's probably it. Hey, Snail, welcome. Noise. Eubanks trying to keep himself in this set. Nice serve for 40-15. By the way, Hugo Gaston has an early break over Shelton in the 3rd set. That one, I think you could easily see that going 5, that one. Already shared sets. I think that's going 5. First serve out from Eubanks, 40-15 up. Double fault from Eubanks. This is what's happened before in this set. Remember, I think it was love 3, 40 love up. Then had to go to deuce, win back-to-back points, avoiding break points, but can't allow these games to slip. Forehand inside in. Nice winner. He holds, forces Sinner to serve out at 5-3. Didn't have to serve out in that first set. So a bit of a test here for Jannik. Bit of a test. At Geneva final press conference, Ruud said that all the players practicing before Paris are playing practice matches, so why not come to Geneva and play a real match? Fair enough. I think that Geneva is very good warm up for Ruud. He always does well at Roland Garros after Geneva. I don't think it's a hindrance at all. He's shown he can play 3 weeks in a row. And I don't doubt his credentials. I never did really watch Pokemon. My friends did, but I never really watched Pokemon. Wanna be the very best. No one ever was. Pokemon, my real test. To defend them is my cause. I would travel across the land. Do do do. Gotta catch 'em all. You know that's my destiny. Oh, has he found the return up the line? He has. Chris Eubanks, 15-30. You know what Pokemon is, surely, MJ, surely. It's like the most famous show ever. Hope Rafa probably is variable win. Why started playing on Longland? I don't know. I mean, he's not really played amazing at Roland Garros in general. One quarterfinal. I don't think he's guaranteed not Arthur. He's not guaranteed Philippe Chatrier. Sinner makes a meal of that forehand. It's 2 break points for Eubanks to get back on serve in this second set. That would be something. I know of King of the Hill. Ace to save the first break point, Jannik Sinner. Who knows? He might have even requested Suzanne Lenglen because an earlier match, you can have a shorter day at the tennis. Back-to-back aces to save back-to-back break points. To deuce we go. Arnaldi Feast coming up soon. Same court as Vondrusova, Nasarova. That should be a good match. That's a ridiculous first round again. Arnaldi Feast, 2 guys that are pretty close to seeding. Feast is seeded. That's a bad forehand from Jannik again. They're struggling to get over the line in this set. The crowd getting behind him. I think they want to see a couple Christopher Eubanks fans, but they want to see him go over the line. Add serve. Another big serve. 3 big serves to save 3 break points in this game. It's very clutch so far from Jannik. Now, can he get a match point? It'll be match point or break point. Another first serve miss, though. At deuce. Stat there saying he's won only 2 of 9 deuce points. Comes to net. Good lead from Jannik. Return goes long. He is Fazan indeed. Backhand slice. Forehand of Sinner. Doesn't come back, and Jannik gets the set 1. 3 break points he had to save in that 5-3 game. Nicely done by Jannik. The clutch serving moments there. Welcome, Lexi. Someone running on court here. Just take a little break before this third set. See you guys in a minute. Welcome, welcome. Eubanks serving first to start the third set. They're closing the roof. Is that because it's raining, perhaps? Oh, here we go. Here we go again. The roof's closing. And they're playing while the roof's closing. Forehands. 1 Eubanks into the net. Law 15. Savage, Fazan. Savage. Felix knocking the door, by the way. 9th game of the second set against Nishioka. Eubanks puts away a forehand for 15-0. Felix trying to break and then serve for the second set. Paolini still up a break on Saville. Saville's retrieved one of the breaks, serving at 3-5. Stay in the match in the second. Oh, nice. Forehand winner from Eubanks. And this is going to be a kind of all or nothing set. Going to go for his shots. They go in, they go in. Oh, kick serve. Kick serve from Chris Eubanks. Just absolutely massive. And the forehand along with it. Sinner had to run about 100 meters left and right. Incredible. First serve in the net, though. 40-15. Double fault from Chris Eubanks. Felix has broken ninth game. He will serve for the second set against Nishioka. Purcell has got a set back against Squire. Karatsev trying to get the second set against Shevchenko, 4-5 advantage. Eubanks hasn't double faulted in a while, but that's 7th double fault of the match. Like Michael Richards, Kramer, or Michael Richards. Eubanks gets the opening holds. Paolini 2 points away now. Sasha Vikri's got back on serve against Jabeur, but has break point to save at 2-3 advantage Jabeur. Karatsev takes the second set, a set apiece against Shevchenko. Mute hoping they go 5 sets for sure. A little break here as the roof's closing. Center serves into the net. Important he keeps his focus as the roof is closing, you know? This can be a tricky time for players. Atmosphere kind of changes. First serve does not come back for 15 love. Slice for one Sinner. Backhand Eubanks for one Sinner. One Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. For one Eubanks. In. Good forehand from Eubanks for 15-0. Meanwhile, Shelton trying to get the break back in that third set against Gaston. Big third set. Ever wins, he goes favorite, and Shelton does get the break back. 3-all on serve. Everything to play for. First serve into the net from Sinner. Forehand to forehands. Just about in. Forehand Eubanks, backhand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks inside in. Forehand Sinner. Forehand Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. Oh, he's missed it wide as well. Chris Eubanks making his move. Start of this third set. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Just blame it on the rain. Do 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 do. Second serve for Sinner, down 15-30. It's gonna be a couple break points if he's not careful. Double fault from Sinner. Couple service games in a row. He's just causing problems for himself. He's annoyed. He's pointing to the roof. It's got to be a bit distracting, but you've got to get over that as quick as you can. 2 break points for Eubanks to take a lead in a set for the first time. But then he finds the first serve. Double fault in the last point. First serve on return this point. Clutch stuff. Another one to save. He couldn't possibly save 5 break points in a row, could he? He couldn't do that. That'd be preposterous. Backhand slice. Drops it short. Can Eubanks get there? He can't. And Sinner saved both break points again. 5 in a row. And I'm not sure if the courts of that roofs have all paused or not. They might have done. 1 of 7 on break points now, Eubanks. Backhand up high to the forehand Sinner. Just missing a lot of weird forehands and backhands. They're not even close. So a third chance in this game for Chris Eubanks. Yeah, the Felix match has paused. Felix serving 5-4, 30-15. A lot of matches getting delayed for rain right now. First serve into the net for Sinner. You think the indoor conditions would kind of even this game out? Sinner's serve's not performing amazingly well. Backhand to forehands. Backhand Sinner. Backhand Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. Backhand Eubanks. Sinner can get there. Forehand Eubanks. Oh, he had the forehand. He had time on it, but he put it into the net. He's knocking on heaven's door, yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5.5 minutes gone through this game. Sinner saved all 3 break points. Trying to hold early in the third. Why are you smiling after that comment, MJ? Why would that pause? How could that bring a smile? Are you smiling that he's alive? Or maybe that's why. Okay. Backhand put away on the volley for Sinner. Let's go, Jannik. Let's go, says the crowd. By the way, Sasha Vickery has got broken again. Jabeur 2 points away at 2-5, 30-all. First serves a fault for Sinner. Second serve, back on Eubanks. One Sinner, one Eubanks. He is long, and Sinner holds another tough service game. He's like very, very famous. Good hold for Jannik. Sasha victory was pretty even through first few games against Jabeur. Now serving to stay in the set, and I think close one there, but just about holding on. He was Detective Pikachu, yeah. Backhand, one Eubanks, forehand of Sinner, one Eubanks, one Sinner, one Eubanks, backhand Sinner, backhand Eubanks into the net, 15-0. Is this Sinner trying to impose his will early in this third set now? He saved the break points, and now it's love 30 in the next game. You've heard of Pikachu, right, MJ? Forehand into the net. Good return from Sinner. Love 3 break points for the Italian. Backhand into the net from Eubanks, and Jannik Sinner boomerang after saving those break points. There's the Carota boys. He immediately breaks through in the third. Be up 2 sets and a break on the American. See, can Sasha victory hold on at 2-5? Force Jabeur to serve out. No, Jabeur gets the set point. The set point number 2 for Ons now. Hopefully the rain won't be too intense. Snow. Hopefully Sumit can play soon against Tachanov. Really tricky first round. That really difficult first round, but surely you'll be up to the challenge. Vickery does save the set point, and Sinner and ready to serve it 2-1. Well, like the logic is that in kind of May, June, Paris is the same kind of temperature that London and Wimbledon will be in June, July. They kind of like slowly move up. Look at that drop shot from Sinner. They slowly move up the map to accommodate for the weather. Obviously, Australia being the first slam and being in summer. Scots hate Britain. uh, I mean, legally, we are part of the United Kingdom. Hey, Marcus, look at that back. The forehands, 2 big forehands in a row for Eubanks. 15-0. Trying to bounce back in this game. The biggest leverage in Scotland, I mean, People like James McAvoy, Brian Cox. It's hard off the top of my head. Think of people. Double fault for Jannik. Another game where he has to come from a deficit. Yet another one. Ewan McGregor as well. Calvin Harris. Trying to look at some people. The late great Sean Connery. Backhands. Forehand to the net from Eubanks. Just about holding on. Sinner. Craig Ferguson, late night show host. And his time, Gerard Butler as well. David Byrne. Scottish American. Led the Talking Heads. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Better. Run, 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 run. Banger of a song. Nice forehand from Sinner. 15-30 down. To 40-30. It's a great winner there. Unfortunately, we can't. Because of copyright laws. I don't know if Sinner's back to normal. I think he's not getting everything possible out of his serve. Maybe. He died recently, MJ, sadly. Eubanks annoyed with himself as he puts that forehand into the net. I'm not singing it badly. I'm trying to do a David Byrne impression. Leave me alone. I'm trying to capture his voice. It's obviously you can't really capture it because it's David Byrne, but try my best. Backhand for one Sinner, for one Eubanks into the net. So low. Can't handle the Sinner ball right now. It's true. It's true, Snails. It's true. Even a match against Gasquet, it's not really it's a weird match to judge anyone on. Karen, yeah, true. Karen Gillian or Gillian, I don't even know. Forehands. One Eubanks backhands. For one Eubanks. Backhand Sinner. Can he? He can get a love 30 lead. Kelly McDonald as well. Loads of famous like scientists and people and sports people, but hard to think of them all off the top of your head, you know? Oh, so I've got a bit of a sound delay. I'll fix something quickly. Oh yeah, Billy Connolly. Yeah, things are Tilda Swinton. Is she even like? She's kind of Scottish. Overheads. Sinner gets there, but easy overhead put away for Eubanks. She's like born of Scots, but she's basically English. Forehand, backhand pass, missed it. Eubanks has the game point to hold. Oh, nice forehand put away from Eubanks. The hold for 3-2. I think the earliest they can play is the semifinals, I think, Marcus. Iga and Ostapenko. Maybe she's more Scottish than I thought she was. I thought she had a bit of Scottish, but I didn't know that she's basically 100% Scottish but lived in England. That's my fault for misremembering. Yeah, Rafa's playing Zverev today. I think it's after Fiontek Jean-Jean match. Jean-Jean. Sasha Vickery on Jabeur on Philippe Chatrier right now. Then after that will be Fiontek and then Rafa. Ace to start for Jannik. They game this one because he's not exactly held easy the last couple games. So needs just something to ease him over the line a bit more because he's still vulnerable for going to a fourth set. Oh, nice from Sinner, just going to the forehand slice. He saw Eubanks trying to sneak forward, kind of forehand sliced into his body there for 30 love. Clever. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Snell. I enjoy commenting on the other matches going on. Backhand. For one Sinner, put away for 40 love. This is a better game. A better game so far. Game points for 4-2. First serve out, though. Oh, nice forehand return from Eubanks. Not quite done yet this game. Sorry, just holding back a yawn. This game has been a bit one-sided. Sinner puts away the overhead for 4-2. Onjabur up a break. Second set on victory now as well. Main court's going to script. 2 games away is Jannik Sinner from the second round. Might even be a 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. If Sinner was to break Eubanks serving at 3-5. I think he'd prefer to break right now, though. Forehand, backhand, Sinner up the line, misses it into the net. And that is one of the Bryan brothers in the crowd watching Eubanks. Davis Cup team hat on. Guessing he's keeping an eye out if he's an Olympic candidate, Chris Eubanks. Good serve, kick serve out wide for Eubanks, 30 love. You're happy for Sharif losing. Harsh. Imagine Keys, good win over Collins. Eubanks just dumps a double fault in there. Very one-sided win against Collins, wasn't it? Double faults for a third time in the set, Eubanks. Then misses the next serve at 30-15. So second serve. Can Sinner get on top of this return? Oh, miss it. The forehand's in. Forehand Eubanks. Forehand Sinner. Oh, he's just missed it. 40-15. Eubanks still just about in the match. If he holds here. 3 games away from nicking this third set. There it is. Sinner gonna have to earn it. 2 games away, potentially 2 holds away. Nothing's came easy in this third set. He's had 1 easy hold. Let's just see what Chris Eubanks has left. My prediction for Novak against Herbert, I think it could go 4 sets. Don't think you'll lose. Could go 4 sets though. As for the tournament, it's tough to say. Yeah, people still waiting for those outer courts with the rain delays. If he just batters Herbert and it looks like he's back, who knows? But I don't trust Djokovic against Musetti in a third round, or even against Tommy Paul in a fourth round. Tommy Paul mentally, I trust to make a good effort of that. Fritz ran Djokovic close last time they played. Um, and got a set off him in the US Open? I think he did. Um, that could be interesting as well. Or if Ruud plays Djokovic, he just beat him in Monte Carlo. So every match is tricky, pretty much, for Djokovic. Then Zverev or someone in the semis. I don't trust Djokovic right now as much as it's like it's Djokovic. How can you trust Djokovic based on performances? It's not somewhere where he wins when he's not comfortable, really. Oh, Jannik. The overhead was behind the service box, but he made a meal of that one. And Chris Eubanks has a big chance in this game to break back. Big chance. First serve's a fault as well. So second serve, love 30. Oh, he's wondering if that second serve's in, Eubanks. Just about. Eubanks missed the return. It's 15-30. Forehand Eubanks into the net. 30 all. Maybe he does. I don't know. Hard to kind of accuse people of lack of concentration when they're playing so well this year. It's hard to make those kind of statements. 30 all. Serves the backhand Eubanks. Can he put away the forehand? Eubanks is there. Another tough overheads. Another one. Puts away this one. Third overheads of the game. Finally puts it away. So 40-30 from love 30 down. Can Sinner get the hold to be game away from the second round? Serve and volley. Nice. Backhand put away. For 5-3, it might even be the same scoreline as the last two sets. First set he broke. Eubanks serving at 3-5. Last set he served at 5-3. Will it be 6-3, 6-3, 6-3? Will Eubanks force Sinner to serve out? Sinner who's not maybe 100% regimented. Struggled to serve out in the last set as well. Have to go. Okay, Marcus, we'll have fun. Hopefully you can join us for a later stream. I'm covering Steph versus Vucevic. We have Fazan covering Zverev Nadal, Anthony covering I think Vilch versus Monfils, Flo covering Svitolina, all sorts going on. FIFA commentary used to really get me annoyed. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Serve and volley. Went for Eubanks. Half volley pickup. Not quite executed. 2 hours through this match. Crowd amped up. Can Sinner give himself a chance in this game? Drop shot. Eubanks gets there. Nice volley put away from Sinner. Great drop shot. Had to be good because it was choreographed. It was good. Got under it. Eubanks got there, but easy volley put away. Controlled. 3-5, 30-0. Backhand. Oh, he's found the open court. It's match point Jannik Sinner. Great passing shot up the line. Off court, Sinner finds the backhand. One of those Sinner shots. For maximum efficiency. Not quite yet. Chris Eubanks saves match point. Back to deuce. Ace from Eubanks. To force Sinner to serve out this third set and match. Sinner can't get the return back, so 1 match point saved. And we're going 10 games for the first time in this match, in a set. Jannik Sinner serving after this change of ends at 5-4. Sasha victory on Jabeur, becoming a rout in the second set. Jabeur up a double break for love now. Stefanos after this match. Who knows? Eubanks, does he have something in store this return game? Match could take a little more time. Hope Casper wins, says Lexi. Yeah, he's playing tomorrow, I think, along with Djokovic and some other people. Every set's kind of been a similar length. See if Eubanks can extend this one. Extend the match as well. 4 points away, Jannik Sinner. 1 game away. Eubanks is there. Overhead of Sinner put away. 15 love. He's had a bit of overhead troubles this match, but didn't make a mistake that time. Love Sinner. Serves the fault. Please like and subscribe to QualityShot Tennis if you are new, by the way. Covering all the tennis over these next 2 weeks at Roland Garros. Backhand Eubanks. Forehand center. Forehand Eubanks. Nice passing shot. When is that forehand with just way too little depth? Jannik got punished. Eubanks was there for the forehand pass. So much time on that. Rude plays Alves, Brazilian guy, making his French Open debut. Roland Garros debut. Backhand, forehand center. Backhand of Eubanks. Backhand center. Backhand Eubanks. Big point this. Forehand Eubanks. Forehand center. Wild from Jannik and roar from Eubanks. He can see a chance to get back in this set. He can see the chance. Forza center, says KC. Yeah, still has to go over the line. Struggled serving out in the last set. And now a second serve at 15-30. He's already had to miss out on one match point. And double faults at 15-30. Same thing happened in the last set, serving at 5-3. He's struggling to get over the line in sets, Jannik. And this one could have a lot left to go if Sinner's not careful. Break points 0 from 3 for Eubanks, but another 2 coming up. Keep himself in the match. Backhand doesn't come back. That's what happened in the last set as well. Double faulted, but then the 15-40 point unreturned. Has to save this break point as well, though. Massive point on the ad side. Is he going to go to the backhand? He tries to, but misses. Second serve, break point down. Forehand. Backhand center. Forehand of Eubanks. Forehand center. Backhand slice Eubanks. Forehand center. Backhand Eubanks. Into the net. It's a bad backhand. Did not hit that cleanly. And wry smile on the face of Chris Eubanks. He knew that was the chance. He knew that was the chance. And now Sinner's 2 points away. 1 from 10 on break points. Chris Eubanks. Can Jannik wrap up this match? Will he try and find the backhand side? He does. Oh, bad bounce. Dropped short, but Sinner found a way to get the backhands for a winner. Sinner could find the funny side even in this moment. Very close to losing that point. Match point number 2 for Jannik. Backhand is wide. Jannik Sinner. Back-to-back sets when serving for the set. He struggles his way over the line. Chris Eubanks, nice handshake at the net. Jannik Sinner passes the first test, but made it tricky for himself. back end of sets. He gets the job done in straights. Yeah, 1 from 10 on breakpoint chances. Some of that is to do with Sinner's good first serves found at breakpoint down, but yeah, you just can't do that if you're Eubanks. You can't have that kind of conversion rate if you're going to have a chance. And he goes the whole clay season in Europe and one match in Houston without a win, Chris Eubanks. So it was a lucky draw for Sinner first round, but he is seeded number 2. He can get a lucky first round draw. Plays Richard Gasquet, the Frenchman. He'll definitely have more of the crowd against him in that match. Of course, Richard Gasquet, kind of legend of French tennis. Been career high number 7. Won the juniors. Never quite got to the level people thought he would, but definitely one of the silkiest backhands in all of tennis still. So should be a good one, that second round. Should be a good one. So I'm covering the Tsitsipas versus Fucsovics match very soon. About 10-15 minutes. So join me for that one. It's been me. It's been Sinner who beats Eubanks straight set 6-3, 6-3, 6-4. See you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.